Hello traders, I'm Ignat Borisenko, and in this video I'm going to share with you my edit wave chart. So let's start with dollar index, where we've got a possible flat in wave 2 and a pullback from the moving average line. So I've got one long trade here, and I'm going to buy even more if we see here plain in clear impulse structure in the third wave. And there is another pullback on British pound, and we've got a possible zigzag here in wave 2 inside this diagonal triangle. So I've got 3 short trades here, and I'm going to sell more on the common local correction. And there is an amazing bearish price movement on Australian dollar, where we've got a flat here in the second wave, and there is a possible third wave here. So I've got 5 short trades, and I'm going to sell more. Because here on daily chart we have this amazing triangle in wave 4 and out of pullbacks from this moving average line. So there is an opportunity to have a huge decline in this wave 5. At the same time, there is another pullback from this moving average line on euro dollar. So I've got here 2 short trades, and I'm going to sell even more if we see here plain in clear bearish impulse like it was here. I'm still out of the market on Japanese yen because this wave structure is quite difficult, because it could be a triangle in wave 4, or it also could be a double 3 or even a double zigzag. So I'm out of the market until this story becomes more clear. And the correction on Australian dollar versus New Zealand dollar is likely going to be continued, because we've got here just a zigzag, so wave 2 could be a double 3 or even a flat, which means we could have here a local decline, so I'm out of the market until this correction ends. Also, I've got one long trade on Singapore dollar, and I'm going to buy more cause this extension is likely going to be continued. And it's a quite interesting story on pound versus Australian dollar, cause the price tried to break this moving average line, but then it came back under it, so I'm still have one short trade, and if we see here a bearish impulse in wave 5, I'm going to sell more. Dollar versus crown is still interesting, because there is an opportunity to have this small wave 3 inside this wave 1, so I'm keeping my 3 long trades, and I'm going to buy more during this possible bullish impulse. Also, I've got one long trade on Mexican dollar, because this diagonal triangle on wave 5 is likely going to be continued, so there is an opportunity to have another bullish wave in a range of this model. Turkish lira is still rising, and I opened today a long trade here, but I thought that this movement could be just wave C in this ABC zigzag. However, it seems like wave 4 was ended somewhere in here, so there is an opportunity to have a bullish impulse in wave 5. And we are moving to gold, where wave 4 was likely ended here, and there is an opportunity to have a bearish price movement in this wave 5. So I have one short trade, and I'm going to sell even more, but only if we see here plain in clear bearish structure like it was, for example, here in this impulse. And I'm out of the market on wheat, cause wave 5 is still could be a diagonal triangle, but its inner impulse structure becomes more weird, so I'm not going to trade this market until this diagonal triangle ends. And there is a bullish moment on oil, cause we've got a pullback from this moving average line, so wave 2 was likely ended here, and there is an opportunity to have another bullish impulse, I mean this wave 3. So I have just one long trade here, and I'm going to buy more if we see here a bullish impulse. And this annoying triangle on Dow index was likely ended, so there is an opportunity to have another bullish impulse, I mean wave 5 in a range of this diagonal triangle. However, wave 4 has a lot of ways to be continued, so I'm trading here very carefully. Also, we've got a correction on Facebook shares, so I have just one long trade, and I'm going to buy more, but only when this correction ends. Apple shares is very interesting, because today we're going to have some new products, so I have one long trade with a stop loss here, and it seems like another bullish impulse is about to start. So that's all for today's video. Have a good day and profitable trades. Take care. Bye bye.